Recording.
Hello, this is our capstone project, ultrasonic proximity sensor with LED visuals. And next we have the programming and design specifications for our project. And as you can see, we have our programming specs accurately determines a distance up to 0.5 meters. It also turns an LED green or red depending on exact proximity, and also runs indefinitely. And the design specs behind this project would be the Arduino Uno R3, and then the ECE1304 ultrasonic sensor, and next would be the 330 ohm resistor, and we use 2 of those.
So this is our plot diagram. It starts off as a sound wave, which is sent to the ECE1304 sensor. The sensor uses the sound wave to determine a distance, and then the Arduino intercepts that distance and translates it into a digital signal depending on if that distance is less than or equal to 0.15 meters. And this is just the demo, and you can see that once it gets closer or close to 1.5 or less than it, the LED will turn red, and once it moves away, it will turn green again.
This is our code and the link to the in file. We do a clear CLC at the beginning, declare the Arduino, and then we have a sensor declaration, and we have an add-on that we got from the, I guess you could say the team at MathWorks that allows the HCSR4's data to be interpreted by the Arduino, and we've put them in our references. And so we use a while loop to start the loop that we have, the indefinite loop. We essentially assign the distance to the read distance of the sensor that we declared earlier. We commented out the S-printf because it was causing issues. Then we have a display and we have a pause of 0.75 because at first it was a little too fast and we needed to slow it down just a little bit. And next we have our if statement for the distance being less than or equal to 0.15 meters. And in that case, we have the red digital pin receiving a signal while the other two are not. We commented out the go equals 1 because it was causing some issues to where if we reached that red readout on the LED, it would terminate the whole program. So we just decided to remove that so that we could go between green and red. And then elsewise, if it is anything besides less than or equal to 0.15 meters, we will have the green pin light up, which we can see in the right digital pin statements below. The bill of materials is the Elegoo Uno Project Super Starter Kit. That was the one thing we had to buy, and we included the whole thing because it was still needed. We still needed to purchase it to do the project, so we included the whole thing, and that's the price. And then a link to the actual place on their website where you can buy it, so you can look through the materials. The novelty of this project, while we understand that this kind of technology has been around for a long time in modern vehicles, when the ultrasonic sensor detects an object that is too close, the feedback given to the driver is usually an audible ping or beeping noise. This would be ineffective if said driver was hearing impaired or, essentially hearing impaired. Our project would seek to remedy this via replacing the audible warning with a visual one. And here's a list of references. We have the add-on with a link to the direct place where we got it from. We got our data sheets from these 2 websites, and our tutor, Jonathan Amaya, provided extremely helpful feedback regarding our code and our design.